Hello everyone, welcome back to my maths video. So we were doing the chapter decimals, right? And we have completed the exercise 7.1 in the previous video. Today in this video I will explain the next topics like and unlike decimals. So what is called like decimals? Decimals with the same number of decimal places are called like decimals. Okay, that means what? After the decimal point, if the number of digits are same, then it is called like decimal. See here 0.6, 3.5 and 6.1. So here after decimal point, how many decimal places are there? How many digits are there? One digit. Here also after decimal point, one digit is there. After decimal point, one digit. So one decimal place. So they are like decimals. Again here you can see 2.15, 0.78, 26.11. So here after decimal point 2 digits, here also after decimal point 2 digits, here also after decimal point 2 digits. That means 2 decimal places. That's why they are called like decimals. Okay. Now unlike decimals, what is the meaning of unlike decimal? Unlike is the opposite of like. That means decimals with a different number of decimal places are called unlike decimal. That means the after decimal point there the number of digits are different. Here 0.7, 2.12 and 6.125. Here you can see after decimal point one digit is there, after decimal point 2 digit is there, after decimal point 3 digits are there. That means they are unlike decimals. Understood? Here also same thing, 3.12, 2 decimal point places, 0.8, 1 decimal place, 13.856, 3 decimal places. So they are called unlike decimals. So it's clear now. Now here the next what is given, how to convert unlike decimals into like decimals. Okay, how to convert it, converting. So how to make all unlike decimals into like decimals? What you have to do, we can convert unlike decimal into like decimals by adding zeros to the right of the decimal point and converting them into their equivalent decimal. So it's very easy. So to make any unlike decimal into like decimal, you have to what? You have to add extra zero to the right side of the decimal point. See here how to convert. Their example is given. Convert the following unlike decimals into like decimals: 1.2, 3.08, 12.01, 14.5. So here all decimal places are different. Now how can you make same? So you have to first of all see after decimal point who has more number of digits. Here 3.02, 12.01. That means after decimal point 2 digits are there, and here after decimal point 1 digit, here also after decimal point 1 digit. So you have to make 2 digits because the greater is 2 digit. So what you have to do, you have to add extra 0 here. See 1.20. So here 2 decimal place, and here you have to add again 10. So for 14.50. So extra 0 is added. Now all are same. See after decimal point 2 digits are there. Okay, in this way it is very easy. Only you have to give extra 0. Okay, after the decimal point. Now next topic, comparing decimals. How can you compare the decimals, decimal numbers? Who is greater, who is smaller? Okay, and who are equal? Who is equal? So you have to compare again. Like you have seen in the fraction how to compare the fractions. Okay, which is greater, which is smaller. That means you have to arrange in ascending order, descending order. Here also same thing. Comparing decimal means you have to arrange, you have to compare which is greater decimal, which is smaller decimal, and you have to arrange in ascending order or descending order. Okay, so here what you have to do, you have to make it like decimals. That's it, very easy. You have to make all the decimals unlike decimals into like decimal, then you have to compare. See here what steps given. Convert unlike decimals into like decimals. Very easy. First step, all the unlike decimals you have to convert into like decimals. Then compare the whole number part. The decimal with the greater whole number part are greater. Now what is the next step? You have to compare the whole number part. Whole number part means the before decimal point, what are the digits that are called whole number part. I have explained you already. There are two parts, whole number part and the fractional part. Now if the whole number part is equal, then compare the digits in the 10th place. The decimal with the greater digit in the 10th place is greater. Okay, now you have to compare the whole number part also, which is greater. Then if digits in the 10th place are also equal, then compare the digits in the 100th place, and so on. Okay, so we'll see by example, we'll understand. Example number 5, which decimal is greater? See, 210.32 or 210.238, which is greater? So first of all, what you have to do, first of all you have to make into like decimal. See here, after decimal point only 2 digits are there, and here after decimal point 3 digits are there. So how many digits you will make? 3 digits, because greater you have to see greater number of digits. 3 digits are there. Here also you have to make 3 digits. So how you will make? You will give one extra 0 here. Okay, see, 210.32 can be written as 210.320. Extra 0 is given here. Now both are what? Like decimals. Now second step is what? You have to compare the whole number part. So the whole number part means this is the whole number part. This part is the whole number part. So you have to see this one and this one. Whole number part you have to compare. So which is greater? 210 and 210. Both are same. Both are same. That's the same written. Then you have to compare the fractional part. This is the fractional part. After the decimal point, this is the fractional part. Which is greater? 320 or 248? So obviously 320 is greater than 248. Okay, how can you compare it? One by one. First of all, first digit 3 and 2 you have to compare. So 3 and 2, which is greater? 3 is greater. So then this is the greater decimal number. So if you get the greater number in the first place only, then no need to compare the second place. Okay, if the first place is same, then you have to compare the second place again. But here we have got the first place is greater, this is greater and this is smaller. That means what? This 210.320 is greater than 210.248. Okay, and then you have to write the original one. The original one was this one. Okay, that means this is greater decimal number. Very easy to compare, right? Now next topic is what? Converting a decimal into a fraction. How can you convert a decimal number into a fraction? So see example, what is given? Convert 25.75 into a fraction. So how can you convert this decimal number into a fraction? Very easy. You have in the numerator part, because in fraction there is numerator and denominator. In the numerator part you have to write all the numbers, and in the denominator part you have to write the number of zeros you have to give. That means after decimal point, how many digits are there? After decimal point, 2 digits are there. That means you have to give 2 zeros. That means 100. See here, numerator part will be what? This one, 2575. That means all numbers you have to write, and the denominator will be what? 100, because after decimal point 2 zeros are there, 2 digits are there. That means 20. Okay, in this way you have to convert it. See here it is written 2575 by 100. Okay, in this way. And if it is asked to convert in mixed fraction, then you have to convert in mixed fraction by simply dividing it. Okay, very simple. Here also you can see 5.855 into a fraction. So you have to write all the numbers 5855, and you have to see how many digits are there after point. So there are 3 digits. That means 3 zeros will be there. So 1000. So 5855 by 1000. Very easy. Now let's go to next page. Now next is converting a fraction into a decimal. How can you convert any fraction into a decimal number? Here you can see converting the following decimals. 12 by 5. How can you convert this fraction into a decimal number? So there are many processes are there. Let us see what is given here. So this method, what is shown here, it is what? To make the denominator into multiple of 10. That means you have to convert the denominator in the form of 10. How can you convert it? So you have to see 5 is there, then what you will multiply so that this denominator will become 10 or multiple of 10. Multiple of 10 means 100,000, 10,000 like this. So you have to convert the denominator into 10 or multiple of 10. So what will you multiply here to become 10? So 5 2 is 10. Okay, here it is given. See, 5 into 2 is 10. So when you multiply here, then you have to multiply in the numerator also. That means both numerator and denominator same number you have to multiply, otherwise it is wrong. So if you are multiplying any number here, then same number you have to multiply in the numerator part also. Okay, now see 5 2 is 10 and 12 2 is 24. So now it is easy to convert into decimal now, because when it in the denominator there is 10, 100,000, then you can directly convert into decimal. How? Here 1 0 is there. That means the point will come after one. Point will be here before one digit. 24 by 10, that means 2.4. Okay, very easy. That is why you have to convert the denominator into 10 or multiple of 10. Now next, b number 5 1 by 4. First of all, you have to convert in this mixed fraction into normal fraction. 5 4 is 20, plus 1 21 by 4. So 21 by 4. So here 21 by 4. So what will you multiply with 4 to get 100 or 10? So you will multiply by 25. So here also you have to multiply by 25. 4 into 25 is 100, and this is 525. Now two zeros are there, that means point will be before two digits. So 5.25. So very easily it is converted now into decimal point, right? Next process is what? This is one process. Next process is what? By long division method. How to convert the fraction number into decimal by long division method. Long division method means simply you have to divide it by normal division. Here you can see one example is given, example number 10. Convert 24 by 25 into a decimal. So how to convert? Only you have to divide it by normal division. See here, normal division is this one. So 24 by 25, that means denominator part is 25, so you have to divide by 25. So 25 and here 24. So you have to divide it 25 and 24. So 24 is smaller than 25, that's why you have to multiply by 0 first of all. 25 0 is a 0, okay? So it is not shown here properly. I will show you later on when we do the exercise, okay? So this is called the long division method. Now see, 0.96 came. So this 24 by 25 is converted into decimal point very easily. It is a division method. So in the exercise I will show you the questions, okay? So I hope you have understood the topics now. Now let us start our exercise 7.2. So first question is what? Convert each of the following fractions into decimals. So here you have to directly convert this fraction into decimal number, very easy. So let's do it. So here you can see 14 by 1000 given. That means in the denominator there are 3 zeros. That means the decimal point will be where? Before 3 digits. So but here in the numerator only 2 digits are given. That means you have to add extra 0, okay, before 1. So now this is the answer, 0.014. So this extra 0 you have to give, okay? So now here after point 3 digits are there, understood? Because 3 zeros are there, that means you have to make 3 digits after point. So this is the answer, very easy. Now this B number, let's do C and D are your homework. Now this B number is 325 by 100. That means 2 zeros are there. That means after point there should be 2 digits. So here 325 is there. That means first of all you have to write 325. Then you have to give the point. Where will you give the point? Here. Okay. Because after point there should be 2 digits because 2 zeros are there. So answer is 3.25. Very easy. Now see next question number 2. Convert each of the following decimals into fraction in their simplest form. So this decimal numbers are given, you have to convert in fraction. So and you have to make it simplest form. Let's see. Here the question is 0.24 and that means after point, decimal point, there are 2 digits. That means first of all you have to write the number what is given. 24 is given. 24 by how many digits are there? 2 digits. That means there will be 100. So answer is 24 by 100, but you have to make it in simplest form. Simplest form means you have to do the cutting process here. So here by what you will cut? Let's see. By 4 will cut. 4 6 are 24. Then by 4 it will be dividing by 25. So 6 by 25. The answer is 6 by 25. So this is the fractional and this is the fraction of this decimal number. Okay. So first of all you have to convert like this. Then you have to do the simplification. Okay. Now let us do B number. C and D are homework. Here you can see B number 0.225. That means first of all in the numerator what you have to write, all the numbers you have to write, and the denominator what you will write. Here after decimal point there are 3 digits are there. That means there will be 3 zeros. That means 1000. So 225 by 1000. This is the fraction. Now you have to make it simple. That means you have to do the simplification. You have to do the cutting process here. So you can directly cut by 5, okay, or you can directly cut by 25. So 25 9s are this 225 and 25 4s are 100 and this 0. So answer is 9 divided by 40. So this is the fractional number of 0.225. Okay. So The next question number 3, okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 we will do in the next video. Okay, so till then please study what are the topics I have